Hello Scorpio, it's Rebecca Gabrielle. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. Today I'm going to do a weekly card reading for the 5th of April through to the 12th of April. Forgive me, I'm not showing my face today. It's late at night and you do not want to see what I look like tonight. But here we are. I know we're all experiencing challenging times at the moment, but I'm here to help provide, to bring some spiritual messages for you, to give you the clarity around the energy that you're experiencing at the moment. And so, beautiful Scorpio, let's get into the reading. If it resonates with you, fabulous. If it doesn't, leave it as it is. And you certainly can contact me for a personal reading, and my contact details will be in the description box below. So let's get started, Scorpio. We're going to begin with the Oracle Tarot deck. So, Scorpio, for the week of the 5th to the 12th of April, Spirit, what can you help us see in terms of the energy for Scorpio in the week of the 5th to the 12th of April? One more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. One more card for Scorpio. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Emperor energy. Well, our pentacles are to do with our finances, our resources, our physical world, our physical life. And so at the moment, Scorpio, you're feeling really on point, focused with regards to the things that you need to do, what actions you need to take around your finances, your job, your business, project that you're working on. So you're you're coming from a place of objectivity and what you feel that you need to do next. What are the steps that I need to take is where your head is going, Scorpio, for this next week. And you're trying to create some balance to make things flow and to make things work. So we've got this card, Three of Pentacles. You can see the balance and the effort here that's required to achieve balance. So it is requiring a lot of your focus and attention and concentration to get what it is that you need in place in terms of your finances. So you are thinking about next steps. What do I need to do? What's important? And so if you're not realizing that, then this is the energy you're stepping into. So it's time to get out your notebook and pen and start thinking about what's next. What do I need to do? How do I think about my current situation more creatively? And this perhaps is quite relevant, Scorpio, given that so many people are experiencing challenges with their finances and jobs due to the coronavirus. So by being proactive, you're giving yourself a good start. And this is a flow on. The Four of Pentacles is a flow on effect of the Three of Pentacles. And so we're realizing again, it's just reaffirming that steady as she goes, taking one step at a time is going to help you to get where you need to go. So you are stepping into this focused energy of taking action and being methodical about what you need to do in order to bring about the best solution for your situation, Scorpio. It's a very practical approach, and that is a really good approach to take. And so the energy that you are stepping into is the Emperor energy. Strength, determination, being decisive, being objective, drawing on past experience of what you know works, using your knowledge, using your wisdom to take action and to come up with next steps. So you are gathering your strength quite nicely during the week, Scorpio, for the things that you need to do. You're taking a very practical, logical, objective approach. You're stepping into that strong Emperor energy to help support you to get the solutions that you need. And that's a very sensible thing to do. So as you step more and more into this energy of the Emperor, you're going to attract also help. You're going to be able to maneuver situations or leverage situations in a way that will help you. So, if you're not starting out in that energy, you're certainly finishing in that energy, and this will help you get to where you need to go, Scorpio. It'll help you get what you need, because you'll be in a power of authority and influence, which is going to serve you well, Scorpio. Great to know. Okay, let's take a look at what else is coming up for you. We're going to look at, I'm just trying to remember the name of this deck. Map. What is it? I'm sorry, guys. It's the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron-Reid. The Enchanted Map Oracle card deck. That's what it is. Okay. Oh dear. Thank you, Spirit. What advice can you give Scorpio in terms of tackling situations coming up? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. One more card. Okay. I'm going to take the top one. I've never come across that one, the Bone Collector. Okay. Scorpio, there's something that's troubling you at the moment. We've got the Sad Embrace card here. You've gone within to nurture a feeling, a sense of loss that you're having at the moment, that's caught you in a state of vulnerability right now, which is quite the opposite of the strength that you need to solve your problem. So let me just make sure that I can deliver the right message here. Something has happened to trigger you into feeling withdrawn and sad. There's something that's worrying you. There's a loss that you're experiencing, or a reminder of a loss. And it really is time to let these feelings go in order to step into your strength and your power, because this is disabling you, Scorpio. There's something here that is a lingering energy around a sense of loss and sadness, and it's not helping you. Spirit is saying it's time to let this go and to step into the strength of the Emperor card, because the strength of the Emperor card is what's going to serve you and help you to move forward. So perhaps part of this lingering energy is letting go, Scorpio, of a dream that you had that it's not likely to come to fruition. So take heart, Scorpio, because Spirit is saying it's time to let this go, because it's for your highest good. It serves you better than hanging on to this. This pain that's been inside of you for quite some time is affecting your ability to be influential and powerful in your world. So if it's to do with relationships, Scorpio, if you're basing an idea of relationships around this energy, then you won't have strong foundations going forward. I think you're feeling there's a little bit of disillusionment around the situation, and it's causing you to drag your energy down and be consumed by sadness. And so use this time, Scorpio, to restore your life back to wellness. and allow growth to come into your life as a result. Whatever the perceived loss has been, no matter how big that has felt for you, it's actually time to let that go. And it's time for you to experience your feelings in a way that you can see that beyond this there is peace and there is beauty waiting for you. So that's a very interesting card to be coming up for you right now, given that you have other parts of your world demanding your strength. So clearly you have both energies within you. This energy here is to do with your finances and stepping into your power and your strength to make stuff happen. But to be in your most powerful zone, Scorpio, it is time to let this loss go, this disappointment, this emotional sadness, let that go, because you are now recognizing that what you are holding on to is not going to come to fruition, but Spirit's saying that's okay. It may have felt really sad and really big and really deep, but by recognizing it for what it has been, this is a has-been energy, you're able to step into your power, because this is your future, Scorpio. That's the person that you truly know yourself to be, Scorpio. You are a strong person, and you know that about yourself. So don't let this past sadness that you've been holding inside of your heart for a long time, in your thinking, in your mind, it's coloured your perceptions of the world, and it has had an effect on your strength. Do not let this drain you any longer. It is time to step into your power energy, Scorpio, into that inner strength that you know that you have. You're letting external circumstances, the storms in your life, to take away your strong foundation. So stay focused on your path, Scorpio. Do not let the storms of life whisk you away, because if you do, if you get wrapped up in the storms, the mental activity, the worry, the emotions, it will sweep you away, but that's not what you want to have. Stay focused on your path. And on this path here, there are signals along the way to help remind you. We've got daisies here, we've got some mushrooms. They are like pointers in the dark for you to help guide you through the storms that happen around you or in you. This is an internal storm. So perhaps this is an internal storm too. You tend to focus on things a little bit too much that upset you. And Spirit is saying you've got to let go of those things that really upset you, Scorpio. We know that you're very determined. We know that you also feel very passionately, but you're holding on to things for too long. This is an energy that will drag you down, Scorpio. So you must let go of those inner storms in order to come to a healthy place, in order to gather your strength, in your inner strength, to manifest great things. This is the shadow side of Scorpio. This is the strength side of Scorpio. We know you're focused on your money and your financial situation, but you're very good at being methodical and objective and taking the steps. This is your power zone. You've got to get back to that, but let go of these inner storms, because this is disabling you, Scorpio. The next card is the ace of something, the one. What is it? The bone collector. To me, this feels like shamanic energy, higher wisdom, knowing, intuition, connecting with the earth, finding the answers that you need to find when you connect with that earthly wisdom. And you're going to find new beginnings when you do this, when you ground yourself and then tap into that spiritual knowledge and knowing, you are going to find your answers, Scorpio. Look at this beautiful card with the light in there. There's a shaman sitting there. We've got a clock here indicating time. We have a rabbit here indicating new beginnings. And this beautiful aura of spiritual energy and guidance that is happening for you. I will read what the book has to offer in terms of guidance around that card. It's quite significant and important for you to tap into your higher wisdom, Scorpio, because you haven't been doing it. You are the message here, Scorpio, is you are whole and have everything you need within. The bone collector is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essentially is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. What we know about ourselves that thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. And this is what we can see here of you being affected by past events that are very much colouring the way you're perceiving your situation now, which may not necessarily be the truth of the situation, only how you're perceiving things, Scorpio. What a beautiful and very important message. So your perceptions, which have come from past experiences, are colouring your situation and affecting your power within yourself. But Spirit is saying you've got what you need. You've got what it takes to get through this situation, particularly around the challenges around your money at the moment and your job situation and your sense of your physical security is of concern at the moment. Perhaps you feel unworthy or without courage at the moment. You may see yourself as even flawed and unlovable. And perhaps you are expecting people to criticise you. And maybe you're criticising yourself as well. The bone collector is reminding you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities, Scorpio. The bone collector has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding. Whatever happened in your childhood or in your earlier time period or earlier cycle, that wounding there has been affecting you from moving forward and colouring your experience of your current situation. The bone collector is saying you are safe. You no longer need to feel wounded. Reclaim your strength. You have some beautiful inner resources that you can draw on. Anything is possible, and as you become more aware, Scorpio, the wounds of your past will no longer define you. This is a very significant reading for you, Scorpio. You're dealing with a lot of very strong past energies here that are affecting your ability to respond well to your current circumstances. So I bet you weren't expecting to hear that, but I think it's a timely message for you because it's been affecting your situation for a long time, not just this. However, whatever this has been in terms of the focus of your job and your physical security, this has been a trigger for a reminder of you hanging on to past wounds, and you've been allowing the anger and the hurt to affect your decision making here. So know that you are protected. Know that it's time to let this energy go so that you can step into your full power zone that you know yourself to be, and this beautiful Emperor energy, which is you being your full positive, assertive, powerful self. All right, moving on. Okay, I'm going to ask Spirit to give us a message around next steps forward for you, Scorpio, for the week of the 5th to the 12th of April. What guidance do you have for next steps? Thank you, Spirit, for this practical advice for Scorpio, who has a beautiful depth of emotion, depth of feeling and intensity. But Scorpio, you can also be wonderfully practical and objective. Let's get you back into your power zone, Scorpio. All right. The message for Scorpio is okay, great. You are at the door. You are at the door and ready. You just need to open the door. The travel card does not necessarily literally mean travel. It means that you are ready for the next steps. You've got the inner resources. You've got what it takes for the next cycle here for moving on. And if that means a new job, then take this as advice around you have what it takes to go forward. You only need to gather yourself and open that door, and the rest is going to come to you. The only thing that's holding you back is you, Scorpio. It is you holding yourself back. So, and you and your fear. So really you need to get a hold of this, get a grasp of your fear, because it's all in your head. It's a mental energy, it is not reality. You have beautiful things awaiting for you in the background here, but you can't get there when you're stuck in this very deep, shadowy energy here that is holding you back. You are not seeing the opportunities and the things that are before you that are waiting, and you only need to step through this door in order to reach this. The next card is milestones. So this tells us this is what is waiting for you, Scorpio. Success, achievement, having gone past the challenges of this current situation, this is where you're headed. So for all of that worry and intensity and, dwelling on the sadness and chaos within you and the storms within you, all of that can become a thing of the past when you decide to let your fear go. You will have amazing achievement, and that's what's represented by this card, milestones, where you can say, man, I've done it, I've got there, look how far I've come, I am celebrating my success, it's been a long journey, but I've finally done it. That is you, Scorpio. This is what you can hope to achieve when you address these things that have been holding you. Let them go. Do not keep trying to dwell on the past and problem solve something that is not yours to problem solve. This is a thing of the past that needs to be let go. Dreams or ideas that need to be let go, that are not meant to be there for you anymore. This energy is of the past. This is the energy for the future, and that is what you will achieve when you step into your power zone. You almost need to tell yourself to flick that switch, Scorpio, because you can be incredibly deep in this, or you can be incredibly powerful in that. You have the ability to do both. So the choice is yours. You're at the door. You only need to open that door and take only what you need through those doors, Scorpio. Take only what you need and leave the rest behind. That is your reading, Scorpio, for the week of the 5th to the 12th of April. I hope this has been helpful to you. Have a wonderful week. Get into that fantastic power zone of yours. You know who you really are. Go get them. Thanks, Scorpio. See you again next time. Bye.